Hey, what's good guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Crimson Desert Puzzle Guide series. So we are heading to the Path of Trials. We're currently in the Abyss doing the Spire of Ringing Truth puzzle sort of series, guys. So if you're locked in a place where you're stuck with the puzzles, be sure to check out my channel. I've practically got all of the Abyss puzzles up until this point. So we've just done the Frostbitten Paradise, and this is the transition stage to get to where we need to go. So as you can see, struggling a little bit there, but we just need to use our flight on these vents. I'm sure you guys have seen these before. And this will be the transition to the Path of Trials. So pretty simple. We just need to stay in our flight and then traverse like so, up and down into the fans, which will then give us some trajectory to then traverse onto these islands as such. So nice and simple. Again guys, if you're struggling with any of these Abyss puzzles, then be sure to check out my channel. I have all of the puzzle guides, which are quite clearly explained. So hopefully these will help you guys out. If you like what you see, obviously make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. That would be great. Would really appreciate the support. So from here, just use your aerial roll and flight to traverse over to this island here. And then we can simply drop down, activate the teleporter, and then this will successfully traverse us to the Path of Trials, where we can pick up the frozen imbue element. We can get an ability, and we can also imbue our weapons with frost as well. So that's nice and helpful. I also have guides for fire and lightning on the channel, guys. All the Abyss puzzles again on my channel. So feel free to check those out as well. So once we're at the Path of Trials, as you can see, if you want to, we can do these platforms. I'll just open up the map here quickly. So Path of Trials on the Spire of Ringing Truth. You can traverse the platforms if you like, but I like to just triple force palm and then flight. It's almost like cheating, but it just makes life a little bit easier. Don't forget to activate the tablet as well, so you've got a checkpoint in case you fall off. Here I'm just going to do a skip, so flight onto this statue here just to get a bit of height, and then we're going to jump an aerial force palm, so triple force palm into flight, and we can traverse along over to this section here with this sphere disc which is spinning. We need to basically deactivate the disc, so axiom pull this battery here. Use the left trigger and right analog to get some vibration so you can pull the battery out. You can then climb onto this sort of device here, or cube, platform, whatever you like to call it, just to get a bit of height. And I'm going to do the same procedure, triple force palm and then flight over to this cliff. So we have a battery here. We need to take the battery out and then dip it in some lava. So that's definitely a first for me for these puzzles. But anyway, take the battery out. Same procedure, we just find some vibration on the controller, take the battery into this doorway here, and then we can simply drop the battery and dip it in the lava. So it might take a little bit of doing, as the camera does play havoc here, I must admit. But once the battery emits a blue glow, and you can see it's full of electricity, then you've successfully done this part. We can then use the axiom pull, drop the battery back onto the contraption, and again, as always, jump and then force palm to make sure that's been put into the correct position. And then that will activate the spinning disc contraption. So again, force palm and aerial flight onto the contraption, and then we can simply use a force palm here. Nice and easy. Jump back down. And that's pretty much the puzzle, guys. So you have effectively done the Path of Trials, and we can now gain access to the frost imbue element, which is lovely. Of course, you can simply traverse up the cliff, do the triple jump, climb up. Don't forget to grab your Abyss artifact, and then we can move on with the rest of the puzzle series. If you check out your skill tree, we have the Frost Mantle ability now, which is lovely. Don't forget to invest a point into Imbue Element. Press the right on the D-pad, and then you can use your Frost abilities. So guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.